Hello, everyone, and welcome back. On screen, we are going to go over this risk register, and we're going to go over the process of identifying risks on your own. What you want to do is that initially you would want to think about the risks that your projects face, and the first step would be is to start some sort of like Excel sheet or a document such as this where you capture your initial risks based on your evaluation. But ultimately, what you want to do is that you want to take this list and also work with your project team so that you all can come up with a comprehensive list for your risk register. So for this lecture, we're going to focus on your personal brainstorming for these risks. Then in the next lecture, we'll focus on the actual brainstorming with your teammates. So what you have here on screen is a sample risk register that I've created, and the format of this risk register, I'll also have this in the resources section as a PDF, so you can have this document as a reference. So basically, the idea here is that you want to create certain topics for each particular risk that you're going to be logging here. So I'm going to start here in row 3, and I'm just going to talk about first, the different aspects of this document, and we can go forward from there. So in your first column, you're going to have the risk item itself. Now, what I would recommend here is that not necessarily putting the action items to take care of these risks in this particular column. For this column, it's better to identify the category of the risk involved. For example, resources being out on vacation. Just a general topic would be okay rather than specific task items. Secondly, here you have the priority column. And to me personally, I'm not a fan of high, medium, and low priorities, because what happens is that if you have 20 risks and you have 8 of them classified as medium, among those 8 medium priority items, you're not 100% sure which one has the highest priority. You're going to have like 8 risks with the same type of priority. I think if you really prioritize it singularly here, like for example, we have 4 risks and each one of these risks has its own number. If you do it in this method, you'll really encounter what's really priority and where your energies should be most focused on, along with the project team. So that's my opinion on this, and it's something that's served me well over the time, because you need to differentiate between each risk and prioritize it appropriately. The next column here is the person responsible, and this is pretty self-explanatory. This is just a person responsible for this risk category and the actions that they're going to take to mitigate the risk. If you're in a situation where one risk category is going to be handled by multiple persons, if they're mutually exclusive tasks that are going to be handled by more than one person, I would recommend having those risks separated out so that you can arrive just to one person being responsible. So that's my suggestion on this one. And then here in this column, column D, you have your actual mitigation items. And these are the actual steps that need to be taken to help mitigate this risk. So for example, you have one risk category here, which is software integration. But in order to mitigate this risk, we need to execute these particular steps to help mitigate this particular risk. And the reason why you want to break out your mitigation actions like this is so that this will help you stay organized and on top of what needs to be done to mitigate your risks. So like, for example, here you have some tasks where you're identifying resources from both internal and vendor resources. You need to find out when the resources are available, and also find out the resource availability for the PMO tools development team. So all of these tasks you can prioritize in your personal planner, whether that's a booklet that you're using, or if it's an electronic organizer, you want to write these tasks down there so that you don't lose sight of this. And this will help you stay organized. And when you walk into the office one morning, you'll see all these tasks listed out for you to work on. And you won't have to sit there and waste time trying to think of what to work on first. And then in the last column here, we just have a criteria to eliminate. And what this means is, what is the success criteria to make this risk go away? So like, for example, here for the software integration, if both systems are fully integrated and support status, if both systems are integrated and you're in a situation where you're just in the support status and the actual groundwork to get the systems integrated is complete, then this risk has been mitigated because now your software, both softwares are talking to each other, and the risk has lessened that this will happen. So this is your success criteria, so to speak. So this column will be a criteria to eliminate. So there you have it. This is just an introduction to the risk register, and I just wanted to help you, help point out to you how these mitigation actions column, how this will help you identify what needs to be done, and it keeps it in a neat format here so that you can add it to your planner, whether it's electronic or book planner, and you can help yourself stay organized in this fashion. So I just wanted to share this with you.
Hello, my name is Daniel Rivera, and I will be your instructor for the Time Management for Project Managers course. The reason why I created this course is that there were many times when I walked into the office and I saw 100 emails in my inbox every single day. In addition, there were many meetings and other action items on my list that were very critical. It got to a point where I honestly got overwhelmed with everything and I just wanted to give up. What I learned is that I can take control of this situation, and I did so by applying time management skills that I will present to you in this course. What I will share in this course will be the techniques that I learned over the years working as a project manager. Some of the topics you'll learn in this course include managing your emails, leveraging project management artifacts such as the action item document and risk register to identify what you need to do. We'll also discuss how to arrange and manage your meetings more effectively. We'll even discuss different types of planners you can leverage to manage your time, such as online and book planners. In addition to all this, I will provide resources and documentation that you can leverage to help you on your way to managing your time more effectively. The lack of time management is one of the leading causes of stress in the workplace. Don't allow this to happen to you. Register for this Time Management for Project Managers course today. Thanks for watching.